Okay, so you are?
My name is Don Ruby. I'm chair for the Warren County Democrats here in Warren County, Iowa.
And you live in?
I live in St. Mary's, Iowa. A population of 125.
A proud 125.
Absolutely.
So what did you think of the Senator's remarks tonight?
They're the same thing he was saying 2 years ago. They're as true then as they are today, or vice versa. They're as true today as they were then. The unionization of America will improve the middle class of America.
Yeah, that the service unions will build the middle class the same way the industrial unions built the middle class of the 20th century.
Absolutely. And as he says, they can't offshore those jobs too well.
Right, that's the key. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell the OAC blog? We got a lot of Iowans on the blog, you know.
Well, that's obviously a thing that should be, because Iowa is where he got his start. Iowa is going to take him back into the White House in 2008. We love him. He connects, you know.
Yeah.
I was just talking with some other folks. He and Kerry can give basically the same answer to the same question. When people are done hearing about it, people say, "Yeah." With Edwards, when Kerry, they go,
"What?"
A long lecture. So yeah, he connects with people, and that's the thing. They need to feel connected with the candidate. And that's why Edwards is our better candidate.
And that almost starts the conversation, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and it can build from there. So, I said 2 years ago, I said, on paper, Kerry's our best candidate. In reality, he ain't. So, I was looking for somebody else.
Why don't you tell me what your name is and where you're from?
My name's Diana Camp. I'm from Antioch, Illinois.
Alrighty.
I'm a retired school teacher.
Alright. What'd you teach?
I've taught everything from Latin, French, math, social studies, middle school, high school.
Sweet. So what did you think about the speech?
I just think that that's something we need to care about, because we have to take care of the middle class and the poor. It seems like the last 6 years we've only cared about how those people who make a lot of money. It's that trickle-down theory that hasn't trickled down very much to me as a retired school teacher.
Is there anything else that you'd like to say about the Senator's speech or the Democratic Party in general?
I want them to not be political, not to put their finger in the wind. I want them to care about what they say. I don't care about the flag burning amendment. I do care about the real problems like education, health care that confront our country, and I want them to have some intestinal fortitude and some guts and stand up for what they believe, and don't worry about getting elected. Worry about doing what's right. I want Mr. Smith, who's going to Washington.
Thank you. Here we go.
Okay.
Your name, where are you from?
I'm Greg Slayball from New Virginia, Iowa. I'm a Teamster working for a trucking company.
Okay.
And over the past 25 years, I've seen Teamster and other union jobs erode, and the basic wages that people got because the union was there erode, even though they're not union.
What do you think about what the Senator said about service unions?
I think they're necessary. I think the unions have got to make a comeback, but this country is going to end up even more to America as the rich and the poor.
Is there anything else you'd like to say about the Senator's remarks tonight? Do you like the Senator?
Yes, I like the Senator. Nothing else I can think of. Okay. He's the best man for the job.
Audio. What did you think about the Senator's remarks?
I think he's wonderful. He says what everybody should be saying. He says things of value and truth, and I think he's for the country. And he cares, right? He's not in it just for himself. He really cares about what happens to this country.
What one issue do you think that is the most important?
To be perfectly honest, I don't know if there is one. There are so many. I think the things he hit on, I think having unions is vital. I live in a state that doesn't have them, that they're not allowed. And you can be fired because the boss doesn't like the way you look, because you have a button on, or because you have a bumper sticker. You can be fired because the boss doesn't agree with it. It's wrong. And we have to have, I think I think the Congress's increases in salary should be tied to minimum wage, and they should not be allowed to get one if they're not increasing minimum wage.
Because
It's not.
$5.15 an hour is
It's
a national disgrace.
It's disgraceful. You want to know something? In Texas, do you know what it is there? It's 3 1/4 if you're not working a job that's covered under a federal law. It's disgraceful.
What's your name and where are you from?
I'm Joshua Brown. I'm from here in Indianola.
What did you think about the senator's remarks?
I thought they were right on. I think that he spoke from his heart, which not all politicians do, so I was impressed by that.
Did you have any particular issue that you'd like to talk to the OAC blog about?
Well, I just think that he talked a little bit about education, and I'm a teacher, so that's very important to me.
I can imagine.
And getting, trying to get Iowa up to the national standard on education for teacher pay, but also that everyone in the nation needs to be able to have access to good public education, and there's a lot of disparate problems with that.
Do you know about the College for Everyone program in North Carolina?
Yeah, I heard him talk about it on the campaign trail while he was running for president in 2004, and I really liked the idea. And I heard him talk a little bit about it in his speech today about how it's been successful in North Carolina, and if it's successful there, I think that in the future we should be able to use that as a pilot to be able to bring it throughout the rest of the nation.